Importance of listening skills for education. Can you imagine school without listening? I can't. That is why, today, I'd like to persuade you that listening, along with other soft skills, is really important in education and personal life, as well. In school, we spend a lot of time learning to read and write, so much that it is considered our special talent. It is amazing how important it is for us to be able to listen and speak. Listening is one of the facets of speaking which cannot be overlooked. To become a good listener, one must be calm and quiet inside and pursue the other person's course of action. Listening is more of a mental process, and it's all about making the other person feel comfortable, not judged or criticized. Listening requires all the senses together in order to understand what the person is trying to convey. Listening skills make better learners. Both listening and speaking are natural human behaviors. However, we need to acquire the necessary skills to listen and speak effectively. Listening development depends on maturation and experience. However, one must be informed of the fact that younger children have less cognitive capacity than adults, so they must receive more help with listening than adults do if they are to develop effective listening skills. Listening is a critical skill for success at school and in life. We all know good listeners are rare, so if you can improve your listening skills, you'll stand head and shoulders above others. Listening is a critical skill for success at school and in life. Being a good listener will also help you get along with your teachers, parents, and friends. It's difficult to have healthy relationships when someone doesn't listen to what others say because it makes them feel frustrated over not being heard or understood. The ability to listen is essential for successful collaboration. Education professionals argue that listening is an important part of a collaborative effort and facilitates a positive relationship between teachers, students, and parents. The ability to listen can lead to better communication in both personal and professional life. Teachers should improve their listening skills so they can interact more effectively with students, peers, parents, and administrators. Likewise, students need to be able to focus on what other people have to say rather than being self-absorbed and only concerned about themselves. Helping students improve their listening skills. The first step to helping students improve their listening skills is to focus on improving their attention span. Instructors can help students retain more of what they hear by encouraging them to pay attention by using techniques such as using humor and interesting facts. For example, during a lesson on history, you could share a little-known fact about the subject. Using engaging examples. Providing anecdotes that show how a concept is used in real life helps students learn and understand concepts better. Assigning individual or group projects that require research help reinforce concepts taught in class and promote better listening skills. The key is to use a variety of teaching styles, activities, and exercises to help keep students engaged and interested in the material being taught. Listening means paying attention. In order for you to learn anything, you must pay attention to the speaker. That's why listening is such an important part of learning. If you don't listen carefully, you won't fully understand what the speaker is trying to tell or teach you. Active listening requires having a conversation with someone who has different viewpoints on a subject than yours and forming responses based on their statements and questions. In addition, active listening entails asking questions throughout the discussion that pertain directly to what was just said in order for each side of the argument or debate to gain clarity on what they are conveying. Listening skills improve language acquisition. Listening to a language is a great way to acquire it. This is true of second language acquisition, such as learning French in elementary school or Spanish in college, but also first language acquisition. In fact, the importance of listening for language acquisition can't be overestimated. Listening helps with pronunciation and with understanding the correct way to speak. It helps build vocabulary. It helps understand the structure of the language, word order, sentence structure. It also gives you an understanding of culture. Without listening, how could you understand songs? Know what's going on in the world? Conclusion. The importance of listening skills in education is often undervalued. It is through listening that we begin to develop a unique understanding of a language, the spoken nuances, and rhythm, which forms the basis for the ability to read and write. Listening is up there with speech and communication, reading, and writing. If you have good listening skills, you will be able to listen effectively to instructions in class and get help from your teachers, professors easily, which makes you a more successful student overall.